So this is in response to Golden Sunshine Zero. I think that was the name. So yeah, about the dentures, the dental. So I'll start with the process and then I'll finish off with the experience that I've been having so far. So there are two kinds of dentures you can get. One is just your standard denture. You pretty much get it fitted once and that's it. The other, which is what I got, is called an immediate denture. And so what they do is they take the mold about a week before the extractions take place. It's an approximate mold because your teeth are in the way of the gum. The mold is actually to get the shape of your gum. So there's that suction with the dentures. And then, a week after the mold is done, they've got the dentures ready or about a week. They've got the dentures ready, then they rip the whole lot out. For me, it's just the top row because my bottom row is actually fixable, like fillings and stuff like that. They rip the whole top row out and they shove the dentures right in. Now, I didn't take them out for the first couple of days. That's what they recommended. And then when I did, rinsed it out with salt water for that, because it takes about 2 to 3, usually 3 weeks for the gums to heal up. So my gums are about halfway through, like 3/4 of the way through that process now. First week or so, very difficult as far as eating is concerned. Like, it's only been the last 4 days or so where I can actually chew through something like a burger, for example. But anyway, so after about 3-4 weeks of the healing taking place, so about a month after the first lot of dentures, you go in and you get a second mold. Now that the gums are entirely exposed and healed up, you get a second mold for the second lot of dentures to be fitted, and as well for you to confer with your dentist about things that are a little bit off. So with these ones, for example, the gap between the bottom teeth and the front teeth because I always had an overbite with my normal teeth, but the gap between them is a little bit too big, so it's hard for me to start an initial chew with the front of the teeth. Like, you're meant to be again chewing with the back, but yeah, it's a bit hard there. And so now we're getting into that's pretty much the dental thing. They gave me enough antibiotics to get me through about 5 days and enough codeine painkillers for the first 3 days, and that was pretty much all I needed anyway. I did take ibuprofen for a couple of days after that as well, during, just so I wasn't, blowing through the fucking codeine and just being fucking moped out the whole time. Because I still had to work and stuff. But yeah, now getting more into the experience side of things I've been having, difficult, like having to relearn how to eat. Having to relearn how to speak. Like, I've still got a little bit of a lisp as I speak, because my tongue is still getting used to there being a little bit more of a gap at the roof of my mouth, for example. Fucking also learning the amount of denture glue that I'm supposed to apply, which is like denture glue, for those who don't know, it's just like an adhesive that you put on the roof of the dentures before you actually push them in. But as far as now that I can actually start eating things like burgers and stuff like that, and they're actually feeling like my teeth, I still, when I look in a mirror or even looking into the camera right now, feel like they're a little bit big for my mouth, because they are. For so long I didn't have a whole fucking top row, the teeth that was seeding into the gums and things like that. But so it's still a little bit weird to actually see myself with teeth. But as far as they're starting to actually feel like mine now. The other thing as well is the whole top part here is actually starting to come out a bit more again, because again, it all sunk in with basically no fucking teeth. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Shout out to Limestone Dental in Ipswich. Did amazing work. And so when I get back from this little stint I'm on in New South Wales, when I get back up to Queensland in a few weeks, I'll be getting, the second lot of dentures done. I might have to do a third, depending on like how the gums like adjust over time. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it. You do want to get them refitted because you get like ulcers and stuff like that if they're not fitted properly. So these ones I wouldn't want to wear for too long after the gums have healed. I will have to wear them for about a week or two after the gums are properly healed, just because time constraints, like I'm not there and the procedure's already been paid for. Alright, so yeah, the money's already sitting there with them, so I do have to, hold off on that. But as long as you don't wait too long to get them refitted, you'll be alright. But you do want to get them refitted, that second lot of dentures, because you don't want like mouth ulcers and shit that they got to cut out of you. Like, but yeah, one thing I will say, like my close friends and whatnot that were still my friends and didn't look down on me because of my teeth and things like that and whatnot, fucking mean the world to me in that regard, because like now that I've got them as well, like, but there's a couple of people that didn't want to fucking buy of me before I got them, that now that I've got them, they're all of a sudden, bending over backwards sort of to, like, have my attention and things like that. And that just, it just shows their character. And there is a couple of people who made fun of me in the sense of like fucking, like just brought me down because of my teeth, and we don't talk anymore. And honestly, fuck them. There was someone specific who had the opportunity to, actually fucking be in my life when I did have them, who decided, no, they'll make fun of me for my teeth and for other things instead. And yeah, fuck those people. Simple. But yeah, no. Again, shout out to Limestone Dental in Ipswich. Dr. Sky or son, Dr. Ryuk's son, I think her name was, and Dr. Nguyen. Fucking those two, man, like absolute legends. Couldn't recommend them enough. So yeah, one last thing. Price-wise, it's a little bit under $8,000. Extractions and dentures and the few fillings that are needed all up. So it's not cheap, but I spent about that on a fucking Van Cleef bracelet for fucking someone who ended up making fun of me for my teeth. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry if there's any other fucking questions you had in that regard, dude, fucking hit me up. But yeah, like I hope that covers everything that you were asking. And yeah, have a good one.